So here we go. I am Captain Kirk, as Edwin Edderbury has said before, Chief Happiness Officer. My given name is Kurt Roskoff, and so many call me Captain Kurt. So I have my nicknames here at the Happy Neighborhood Project, HNP. Again, we can go to hmpabc.com. So here we go. For the homepage, and I just have to mute here. There we go. So welcome to everybody on our YouTube live streaming. So please be with you today. It is December 22nd. So basically yesterday was the shortest day of the year. Yesterday was the first day of winter. And so right now it is 11:00, 1100 hours on December 22nd, Wednesday. So we have a couple of our weeks here left in December where HNP is taking a break from Happy Business Networking, except for the worldwide main event on Friday, which is a couple hours later than this time, on Friday. So on Christmas Eve, or otherwise December 24th, we are going to have our worldwide main event, free Happy Business Networking on Zoom, with Chief Happiness Officer Edwin Edderbury, and I'm going to say potentially staff, Aaron Justice, Fong Vo. Can't commit to how they're all covering it, but they are promising us a worldwide main event one way or another between them as a team. So we hope to have you there. You can go to hmpabc.com. You can go to events and go to the drop-down menu for networking. Take a look at all the wonderful networking events, over 67 of them, and look for the worldwide main event, which is up at the top section there, and in the alphabetical listing that they have there, it obviously would be the last one. WORLDWIDE ends up being alphabetized as the very last one. I'd say saving the best for last, but we'll let everybody decide for themselves what they are looking for. So again, I'm a team captain here at HNP Veteran Entrepreneurs. Welcome to these messages brought by me and in my efforts to expand upon leadership of my own personal extent here at the Happy Neighborhood Project, and providing a little extra effort here during this holiday time. So happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, Merry Christmas, all of the greetings from all of the traditions of holidays that span December and so forth, and in our anticipation of hopefully closing out December well, and looking forward to, in 9 days, a good Christmas Eve and a robust entry into January 1st for the New Year's side of things. So again, I'm happy that you can join us today in kind of looking in on HNP, Happy Neighborhood Project, Veteran Entrepreneurs, free Happy Business Networking. The schedule on networking again is stayed until that'll be January 5th. So Wednesday, January 5th, we will be back up and running at 11 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Mountain Time, 9 a.m. Pacific Time, noon, 12 noon Eastern Time, which will be every Wednesday. So 2022, looking to hit that strong. So everybody who is just plain looking for networking, whether personal networking, whether you're a job seeker, whether you're a community volunteer, you got a nonprofit to share, whatever your company product services are, you're welcome here, whether network marketing, representing a corporation, small to mid-sized business, solopreneur, partnership, LLC, whatever your format is, feel free to bring it here. Other co-ops are welcome here. Come and tell us about your co-op, your cooperative work, and your employee-owned businesses, such like that. bring it all here. Your volunteer work, your philanthropy, angel investing, educating, being retired, and just kind of contributing to the community, event organizers, whatever it is. Bring it all here and let's collaborate. Let's meet new friends and keep growing our lives and being the best version of ourselves. So whatever we here can do at the Happy Neighborhood Project to help you be the best version of yourself and help you acquire those benchmarks you're looking for, those aspirations, those dreams, those goals, sales goals, educational goals, building competencies, prospecting, improving public speaking skills, and so forth. We're here for you. Come let us know what you're looking for and what you have to offer the community. It is a cooperative effort. So with tuning in and listening through to my message, I know you could be doing anything else and be off to other things, other places, but you're sticking with me here on YouTube Live. Thank you very much. And I'm grateful that you chose to be here, staying tuned to this video. Again, here at HNP, you can make some of the very best connections and friends. As humans, we love relationships, and that is what Happy Neighborhood Project HNP is all about. So for more background information, a specific page I can add on to our link references is hnpabc.com/about. In that about section, more information on what we're all doing here, and then enjoy that TEDx talk from our Chief Happiness Officer. Happiness is a default position that comes into there from YouTube. So you can also find that on YouTube, searching for happiness as a default position, and look for that sharp outfit that Edwin wears and him presenting his TED Talk, happiness as a default position, and great stories told in that video. Since the start of the pandemic, together we have grown HNP from being one city to now over 65 events and in 7 countries. There is no way we could do that without you and everyone else that has come here. So we're being joined here by Emily Gulmer. We remind you that this is your event. We're here to just help you, or to help facilitate it. So help you in facilitating it as a co-host team. So we have Michael Schmidt and Doug Bynum are the co-hosts here, and we are recruiting more co-hosts for this meeting, veteran entrepreneurs. So happy to help you here. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about what we're doing here at HNP and anything I'm bringing forth in this video, feel free to contact me, Kurt, K-U-R-T, at thedisabilitychannel.us. And everybody out there, all of you can call and text me, 262-372-1-SKI. That's 262-372-1754. Let's stay in touch. Go ahead and Google me. Check me out on LinkedIn, Facebook, the whole gamut, and feel free to make connection requests. I'm open to help, connect, and collaborate. So with our events, a little bit on how it works when you come to our HNP networking events, such as Wednesday, January 5th at 11 a.m. Central, 12 Eastern. We are going to, starting up in January, we're going to have 2 breakout sessions, and this will apply for the worldwide main event on Friday, Christmas Eve, December 24th. That is at 1 o'clock Central, 12 Mountain, 11 a.m. Pacific time, or 2 p.m. Eastern time on Friday. So we're going to maintain those Friday meetings of the worldwide main event. Again, you can register through going to hnpabc.com and searching for the events, the networking events, register that way. An additional way is we invite everybody out there, all of you listening and viewing, are welcome to become a free member, no cost, just a tool. And you just go ahead and you go to the Happy Co-op, C-O-O-P, thehappycoop.com. And that'll take you to our specific co-op page at the Happy Neighborhood Project. It'll come up with a link that's connected to happyneighborhoodproject.com. But again, the happycoop.com, go ahead and become a member. It defaults to becoming a share member where it would conveniently process credit card information and take a payment. But you can switch that to a free member and go in there and just fill out the form. It grabs the email address you entered there, it shoots you an email to your inbox. And then from out of the inbox, it's got a token link. You click that link and it takes you right to your back office, and zim, zam, boom, you are up and running as a free member of the co-op. And you can see that there's a meeting section there. You click on the meeting section. You can go into registration, register right from there. You can search across the 67 meetings there in the drop-down menu. You can go ahead and select worldwide, and you can register for this Friday, next Friday. Well, it's one at a time. So you'll register for this Friday. On Christmas Day or Saturday, January 25th, you'll be able to register for the following week. And you just make this a weekly habit to do what you want to do with us here at HMP every week. And then once you're registered and you refresh the screen or go out and back in or whatever to refresh it that way, you go to the dashboard and you can see that it'll have a join link where you just click and boom, you're in there ready to start networking on Zoom from that Zoom link right from your back office, being a free member of the Happy Co-op. And again, happy to help you. If you have any questions, reach out to me directly. And I'm always working with Emily here. She backs me up in all of the assisting that I get out there trying to do. So again, at our meetings, we have 2 breakout sessions. Each breakout session within our hour of networking lasts 20 minutes each. So basically we have an introduction, breakout room. We come back for a halftime. We go out for another 20-minute breakout room, and then we come back for our happy grand finale. So our goal here is to get everybody out there to have about 5 or 6 people in each room. And that's based on attendance. If it's low attendance, sometimes the co-hosts need to keep it to 3 in a room, 4 in a room or whatever. So you're meeting anywhere from 2 to 5 new friends, new contacts. So when we open up the breakout rooms, the first thing that you do when you enter is to select the timekeeper. So that's what the group does, figure out which individual is going to keep time. And with that, we need someone who will immediately step up, not only to keep time, but also to lead the group and help facilitate, to keep it an active and beneficial and rewarding 20 minutes of collaboration. So each person gets 2 minutes to introduce themselves. Within 2 minutes in our breakout rooms, in the rotate around, so everybody gets that 2-minute chance to get the conversation started with their perspective, what they're asking from the group and what they provide. And then we have a theme of the month. So it might look something like, how are you going to start out the year strong in 2022? If you're at our worldwide events, it might be, what are you grateful for as we're ending the year 2021, these types of things. So that's kind of what we're left with to help the sharing happen in our breakout rooms. And then after answering the question of the month, then that's when everybody shares what they do and how the group can support them. Some examples could be subscribing to a podcast, following social media pages, or even sharing an upcoming event that someone might have or be able to refer us to. After everyone introduces themselves, everyone can then work to support each other and collaborate. So the time is 20 minutes. So even if there's 6 people in the room, that's about 12 minutes of introductions, which leaves about another 8 minutes of just great group dynamic and sharing and interacting. So just to be clear, recruiting and income opportunities are not allowed in the breakout rooms. We ask everybody at our meetings to please focus on their products or services. If someone is in a room sharing income opportunities, we ask that people let us know, because that's not the type of meeting that we're facilitating here. We figure that if somebody has an income opportunity, that can come from scheduling a one-to-one follow-up and then do some activities with the contacts outside of HMP. And then everybody's free to do their business however they prefer in that direction. And at our events, we ask people to make it a point to stay till the very end. At the end of all of our Zoom meetings for free happy business networking, it's always structured to have a happy grand finale where we choose a lucky winner to introduce themselves to the whole group and then also announce a weekly referral contest winner. So like with the worldwide main event on Friday, we're all sitting here that we can invite all of our contacts to go to that meeting. And if we're the one that invited the most people that are sitting there in that meeting, that would qualify us to be a referral contest winner. So I just want to check in with Emily here. Emily, are you here to participate, or are you just sitting back, enjoying the show with everybody else here on YouTube Live, or did you want to share your work as co-hosts with H&P Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Prosperity Pathways Onward and Upward? What do you prefer today, Emily?
Well, I was just kind of listening, but I just want to say I am a assistant with Onward and Upward and Prosperity Pathways, which are a nonprofit and a for-profit, both founded by Anna Maria Bliven, who is a veteran. And both of them are all about employment. However, Onward and Upward really cares or focuses on the homeless population and veterans. We do have a event coming up in February to help combat veteran suicide. And anybody who, and we're gonna have several things going on that day. And so if anybody is interested in finding out more or interested in being involved in any way with that event, to please reach out to me and Kurt, and we'll get you in the right spot with that. And the event is to combat veteran suicide, and to help it go down instead of the number go down instead of up, which seems to be the case as of late. And I'm not sure if I can say this, but for I guess for anybody, but especially veterans, we are in the process of working on a doing a veteran podcast, and so anyone, especially veterans who are interested in being involved with that, to please reach out to us as well. And one of our veterans in our coalition is having a event coming up in a few weeks, down in Florida. And Horses and Heroes Jamboree, June 14th, 15th, and 16th. And anybody interested in going to that, to Joyce as well, like to have a good turnout for that as well. Um, and I'm not sure if I remember this up either. With we also are doing kind of a documentary slash docu series is also in the works. Kind of a veteran themed one. So for anything, so I said a few times now, any of the things that have been brought up that you're interested in knowing more about or to help out anyway, to please feel free and reach out to me and Kurt for more info. I think that's what all I have at the moment. Kurt.
All right. So I know you're also helping facilitate another live meeting going on right now for Prosperity Pathways. Are you looking to stick with us? Or are you trying to put some attention over in the other meeting? What do you prefer, Emily?
Right now, I was sort of more listening to this one, but do have the other one going and sort of keeping up on what they're talking about. But it is getting recorded, so I can. What I missed, I can go back and listen to it. So.
All right.
Anyway.
Yeah. So over at our Prosperity Pathways meeting, we have Justin Jones, who is a veteran. He provides VWAS, Veteran and Warrior One-Stop Shop. And we have Maria Zaney, who is part of her work with the company she works for, K Enterprises, and in she also has a role in working with the United Nations. And so in what she all does, she is very much a part of supporting the veteran community, and she takes an international approach for it. She's out of Scotland, or some might see her being posted as being part of the UK. And then we have Jeff Sablatsky, who is with Grow Your Business. And with everything he does, he also facilitates fundraising for nonprofits.org with the number 4. So that they're all talking there with our Dr. B. So HMP Wisconsin, Minnesota has enjoyed back in January when we started HMP Wisconsin. Anna Maria Bliven, was one of our founding co-hosts to get HMP Wisconsin rocking and rolling. And so in 2022, she has been working hard on finishing up her doctorate degree. And here in December, that came true. And so we're having fun calling her Dr. Bliven, or we've kept going with it. Now it's just simply Dr. B. So making a big presence for her in the co-host community. And she's also part of the co-host community, or the co-host team of HMP Nonprofit, which Emily here was the idea maker for that. The brainchild of that whole thing is Emily with us right here. And I think I'm going to go with Emily G. We got Emily G and Dr. B. So we're going to make this a regular entertainment production, and look at Emily back there with the World of Women podcasts, and in our Prosperity Pathways and Onward and Upward meeting. Onward and Upward is a nonprofit that responds to homelessness. So in the veteran conversation, it's about veterans who are homeless, and with World of Women podcast, founded by Zita, who's one of our friends here at the Happy Neighborhood Project. We've got a few shows in already, and it's been going absolutely wonderful. Wow. World of Women. So with the veteran conversation, it'd be women veterans. With the homelessness conversation, it'd be women experiencing homelessness. And so lots of exciting things spawning from these collaborations here at the Happy Neighborhood Project. I have connected to over 2,000 people around the world through this process. So masterfully crafted by the HNP Happy Neighborhood Project team, staff team, and the community of leaders with our mentors, captains, co-host teams, and so on and so forth. With our free Happy Business networking meetings, we always kick off our halftime show with taking a picture. In the work we do, Emily and I offline from HMP, I conjured something up where I bring it to HMP and say, Emily and I are all about helping you or celebrating you being the star that you are. And so I like that photograph thing because that's where we can have that photograph of everybody returning from the breakout rooms and sharing the halftime show with us, and share it out on LinkedIn and other social media to say, hey, look at all of our friends collaborating together. So again, I want to come back to the Happy Co-op. On July 6, 2021, we became the first networking organization in history to become a co-op. If you don't know what a co-op is, it means that we are owned by our share members. And basically the Happy Neighborhood Project community with the staff and obviously indoctrinated by our Chief Happiness Officer, Edwin Edeberry, a generous thing has happened where we captains are provided share membership. I take it as a gift and thanks in kind contribution in exchange for the work we do here as captains, helping grow and lead the community and helping the co-host teams facilitate these wonderful free Happy Business networking sessions. So that's all taking place for me personally. The Disability Channel, I'm an ambassador with the Disability Channel. And so we are looking forward to being listed as a verified happy business now. So this is on the other side of the community here, but it is a premise that to be someone who gets distributions financially, you have to be a verified happy business as well. So it's really the verified happy business status we get as captains. And then my family and I, we've decided to buy the 197, one-time cost entry into the co-op. And then now the Roscoff family is in line for those distributions now that are done quarterly and annually. So every quarter we give a portion of our revenue back to the share members. In fact, last quarter we gave back $5,136.38, and our top share member earned over $118. Everyone can, maybe as you're watching, just for the sake of it in your own space, go ahead and give a round of applause. And otherwise, as you're learning who's out there as share members, give them a congratulations and a thanks, because this is all about sharing happiness around the world and helping drive the energy and the realization that HMP is the happiest place on earth for business people. Now, you might be wondering, how do you earn money from the revenue pool? There are two requirements. You need to start earning points. How much you earn in the revenue sharing pool is based on how many points you have compared to other share members. So we recommend that you create a free co-op account to start earning points for networking and other activities you do here at the Happy Neighborhood Project and through the Happy Co-op. Here is, there is a link to create the free account. So again, I gave it out as thehappycoop.com. Otherwise, it's happyneighborhoodproject.com/co-op/registration. And we also have the short link version of the homepage, hmpabc.com. You put the /co-op/registration on that works as well. And then you must become a share member and verified happy business member. You can learn more about that in the back office once you create the free co-op account. So again, through the registration, your email address is in there. The system shoots you a link to go ahead and to get into your back office. With the link, that's the page it opens up, is your back office. If you have any questions, we have a weekly orientation class called How to Get the Most from H&P and the Happy Co-op, where we answer your questions about how the co-op works. The link to that is handily placed in the back office of your free membership to the co-op. Otherwise, you can reach out to Emily and I and other people from the Happy Neighborhood Project community, and most all of us here can easily get that over to you. We like to recognize and thank our verified happy business member. So I just want to take a moment to recognize and thank our verified happy businesses who make it possible to keep these events free. You can identify them with an H&P decal in their Zoom background. So obviously I have to work on that. I don't have mine established yet. So in January, you'll be seeing me sporting that all around town, or the neighborhood, as we say, the happy neighborhood. One of the ways you earn high points is to do business with these people. So definitely connect with them. You can also find them in our directory, hmpabc.com/listings. When you're at our events and our meetings, the chat is for posting business card information. So when you're on our Zooms, please limit these postings of business card information to only your name, business name, contact information, and service. Anything else will make you look unprofessional. If you have not already put information in the chat from attending our meetings, if you've been in our meetings and not doing it, we encourage you to do so. For sure, getting it out in the main room so that everybody attending the Zoom meeting can access that. And then for convenience, some of us are encouraging guests to also post it a second time in the first breakout room and a third time in the second breakout room. So those that are getting to know you more closely through the breakout room session can take advantage of finding it easier than everybody else in the meeting. So again, at our meetings, definitely stay till the very end for the happy grand finale, where we choose one lucky winner to introduce themselves to the whole group and announce the weekly referral contest winner. So we have an H&P exclusive text community. It is important to us that you can easily communicate with us. So if you have not joined our text community, please pull out your phones right now as you're watching this video and text the number 916-579-7688. Again, the number for our H&P exclusive text community where you can keep in touch with us, communicate with us, is 916-579-7688. And we always give that out again when you're at our meetings going to the second breakout room. So, and we have a LinkedIn question of the day. So LinkedIn question of the day can be found by going to linkedin.com, searching for Happy Neighborhood Project, H&P, finding the company page. When you're on our company page for the Happy Neighborhood Project, H&P, you can look for post and the other activity on the page and look for a post that strikes you as being the LinkedIn question of the day. And then you can see how people are commenting in there, responding to the question, the LinkedIn question of the day. And then you can also check out who's been participating as well. And if you're not a first degree contact, you can go ahead and select that to connect. And then we encourage you to not just connect, but to engage with the people after as well, to make something of the fact that you're welcoming them to be directly connected, do a little follow-up, and hopefully get to a point where you feel comfortable asking for a one-to-one, and then get to a point where you're able to collaborate with the people you met there at the LinkedIn question of the day by the Happy Neighborhood Project, H&P, on LinkedIn. So we encourage you to apply to be a co-host. happyneighborhoodproject.com/co-host. There's no way we can run these events. We got 67 so far. We got up to 73. We did some combining of groups, so we're at 67 again. So, but we're hoping to grow into the 70 plus meeting level again. And so we're looking to grow our co-host community to make that happen. So we have over 230 co-hosts who help us facilitate and grow these events. So if you want to stand out, improve your skills while making a big impact on your business community by being a co-host, apply at happyneighborhoodproject.com/co-host. And again, that short link, hmpabc.com/co-hosts. Just a little tutorial on Zoom for saving the chat with what we said about the chat. When you're on Zoom, you go to the chat room, right click on the chat box, and from there, select all, copy it, and you can then paste it on a file. Another way is to click 3 dots at the bottom right-hand corner, and from there, click save. If you are a verified member, we have released a feature to save you time by automatically uploading business card information to the people you networked with for you. Please reach out to your member relations coordinator to learn how to do that. Just to be clear, we have 2 guidelines. Do not put anyone you met from our events on an email list. 2, if you are not in a breakout room from our HMP networking events with someone, please do not call, text, or email them. Instead, connect with them on social media. Then they would be more likely to do a one-to-one. The co-host will always be here to support you, so you are always welcome to reach out and do one-to-ones with us, the co-hosts and captains and mentors. If you are contacted by someone you did not meet in the breakout room, politely let them know that you prefer them to connect with you on social media first. These free Happy Business Networking events are hosted by the Happy Neighborhood Project, HMP. That means if you annoy people, you get a happy citation from our Chief Happiness Officer, Edwin. So in the grand finale, we introduce at our meetings the contest winner, and we allow them to, this is the referral contest winner, which is about referring the most people to that specific meeting and have them share to the entire group. So, and if co-hosts are the winner, we then pass, a lot of times you'll see co-hosts pass their time to someone who has been inviting and consistent. So kind of that observed devotion to the group can be recognized if a co-host ends up being the winner. So again, in the Happy Grand Finale, we announce our weekly contest winner who invited the most people to attend our event. The benefit of winning is that you get 1 minute to introduce yourself in front of the whole group. And we always announce the last winner by their name. And then if they're at the meeting, they take 1 minute to introduce themselves. If that 1 minute isn't used, there's a potential that some co-host teams might, in this next section of selecting a random winner, they might do 2. But for sure, the format allows for at least 1 winner to take a minute to share to the whole group what you have enjoyed most about HMP and sharing what they do. So that is through what's called the Happy Wheel, where everybody attending is run through the Happy Wheel, and the names just keep spinning through the display in front of everybody on screen share. And then stop of that rotation is clicked. And then whoever's name was the last name, it displays it on the screen, and that's the person who gets the minute. So the power of a guest inviting a guest. So this is to help everybody remember that this is your event. We are here to just facilitate it. When you invite your friends, you show them that you care about them. When you invite them, also let them know that they can feel free to invite someone to attend with them. So let's keep growing Happy Neighborhood Project, veteran entrepreneurs, HMP veteran entrepreneurs. Let's keep growing this group together, and we will see you at the worldwide main event on Friday, 11 Pacific, 1 Central, 2 Eastern. If not, we'll see you at the same time and place, January 5th, Wednesday, January 5th. We start up our week-long networking schedule again. HMP veteran entrepreneurs will be ready for you. And again, anything else I can do with you, feel free to contact me, Kurt at thedisabilitychannel.com. and 262-372-1754. Stay happy. Captain Kurt, over.